And here we are with Mega Man 4, continuing our, what is this, 35th AnnREVERSEary marathon. AD 2000X. Household robots, rock and roll, were created by Master Robot Designer.
Robot Master Designer?
Yeah, Robot Master Designer. Master Robot Designer, Dr. Light, and we're enjoying their peaceful days. And then they got on with the game because we've taken too much time already. So starting top left,
Correct.
like we have with all of the games before it.
Ringman is first.
Oh man, why is 4 my favorite? Because it gives me everything I want out of this series. Lots of flexibility in what order to play the bosses, interesting special weapons that are useful and fun to use.
Not to mention a very inconsistent first room.
And it's got a lot of enemy designs and attack patterns that I like, boss designs that I all enjoy, music that I dig. And there's a bit of nostalgia there because it was the first one that I owned after really wanting to get into the Mega Man series for a while. But yeah, I like the aesthetics, I like the gameplay, all of it. It's all good. Yep.
The gameplay is good. We only offer good gameplay here.
Yeah, and the most balanced game, I agree. Well, thanks for joining us, Toodaloo!
Oh, good strats.
Bad strats. I like how the teleport beam flies with me.
Yeah.
We just started.
Strange.
Yeah, and also drags around the floor with me when I get hit. I swear that's why I'm getting hit.
How did the end of Mega
That
Man
is
5 go?
so much fun. It went like this. Yeah. Actually, that wasn't even the right game. I'm so sorry. Brain fry.
Thanks for putting up with my occasional disappearances.
That is fine.
What's important is that you reappear.
Yes.
Yeah,
Occasionally.
I came here to play Mega Man and drink Mountain Dew, and while I do have another Dew, I'm still going to play Mega Man.
I was going to say, you know, thanks for letting me disappear. I was going to say, oh, we're happy to have you disappear.
You and everyone in high school.
Oh, no.
How we doing with chat? Because I'm focusing on game.
Let's look. Have you answered why 4 is your favorite?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
We have a random hippo. We agree.
Yeah.
Might be an unpopular opinion, but I think 4's charge shot is kind of weak. 5 overdid it, and 6 found the right balance.
That's why I love 6.
I can agree with that.
I do love the look of Mega Man 4's charge shot, though.
I do too.
I just love that it's a small little green snot.
I like.
Don't ruin this game for me. Don't
It's
ruin
glowy
this game
neon.
for me.
I like.
There you go.
I like 4's
It's
charge shot.
Nickelodeon gag.
Ah.
Just what we needed. I might like 4's charge shot and sound effect the best. 5, the sound effect is grating, although I respect what they did with it. I just don't think I like hearing it all the time.
Yeah.
I love how powerful 5 makes me feel. That sound design is fantastic. And they got rid of it for 6. They made the
Wow.
fully nice. They made the fully charged shot just a normal buster shot sound, and that takes all the oomph out of using the charge shot in 6 for me. So I actually don't like the charge shot a lot in 6. It might be my least favorite NES Mega Man charge shot. Why do I say might?
even-
It obviously is.
I like them all for their own reasons. I just kind of wish, instead of having a continuous charge noise, if they just made like a boop and then it faded into nothing,
okay.
just to give you a sound for the charge up. But once you're fully charged, you don't need a continuous
I mean, that's
sound.
how I fight this boss.
That's
would be cool.
terrible. That was just atrocious.
Ah, you're sounding like me, and you're sounding like Zap. We all take pride in our best
Well, it also
games.
doesn't help that Zap is right over my shoulder with like a dew almost in my face.
You're going to do well on Ringman, are you not?
You're going to do well on Ringman.
We'll see. We'll see.
Your marriage is invalidated if you don't.
Yep. We're divorced now. I'm so sorry. I always get hit on that opening volley.
Oh. Really?
You know what we didn't do?
Load our...
We didn't
Wire.
load our game with our wire. What do we do?
I think we continue.
I think we continue. I went to all of the effort of looking up a password and putting it in.
Was the only thing that we had in that wire and balloon?
And some extra E-tanks.
I think
Which
we'll be fine.
would have been...
okay.
I don't think so.
We're playing Mega Man 4, and you love Megan.
I said I don't think so, and then you contradicted me, and I had to prove you wrong.
Someone's recalcitrant today.
Tonight. Getting more recalcitrant with time. Well, I think you're too close to him for the opening volley.
Nope, did it again.
I always, do that for the opening volley, and it usually works fine for me. He might throw an extra one at you if you shoot at him while he's running across the stage.
Nice.
See, all it took was for you to back off 2 steps. I'm so frustrated. I wanted to have balloon and wire and not have to get...
It's okay. We can go grab him.
Let's see, where are they in the order?
Recalcitrant means having an aversion to authority.
Let's not stand over there anymore.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Alright. Toadman.
Actually, I'm going to take a quick break.
Sure.
Are we done with the... yeah, we're done with the Bumbo Bowl over here.
Yeah, I was debating, but... Yeah.
Well, it's all put away now.
Right into the bird. Just jump right into the bird. If you jump into the enemies, that's the best. That's the best way to play Mega Man 4.
All right. So on the bright side, if we get
we haven't gotten there yet.
If we get balloon, we can skip part of Airman's stage.
That's true. So we have Ring Boomerang.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be helpful for the snails. A little bit.
I thought you said you could do the Snails Buster only.
I can, but it'll be helpful. I am going to do the Snails Buster only just to show off. But just in case I have trouble like I seem to be doing with everything else, then we have Ring Boomerang. Would help if I could get a charge shot going. Here we go.
I feel like the charge shot in Mega Man 4 is comparatively buggier than the slide in Mega Man 3. Like, given that these are mechanics that debuted in these respective games, sometimes obnoxiously much you can just fail to charge a shot at all.
Yep.
Even though you're holding down the B button, and it's like I think I can figure out why. If you hold down B at a very specific moment after you get hit, it just doesn't register.
Yeah. Like, I just held B there, and it did charge, but before, it didn't.
Right. It can feel
It's charging
inconsistent.
now, thankfully.
And in Mega Man 3, the slide's quirks are so invisible that they don't come up in normal gameplay. And it just works exactly the way you want it to all the time. I have very high praise for Mega Man 3's slide. And I think it is actually... My theory is that it is the single element that they put the most care into. They wanted to make sure they got it right. Because we all know the rest of the game is a little bit rough around the edges.
Yeah.
But the slide itself, ooh, chef's kiss. Strange physics difference between Mega Man 4
Thank goodness
and the
this is
rest of the
Toadman.
games.
Thank goodness this is Toadman. I have no health, but it's Toadman.
Yeah, you can take a hit. Mega Man 4 and Mega Man 6 are different in the rest of the games.
I don't know if I can take a hit if he touches me. Yep. I can't believe I got touched by Toadman.
No, well we have.
That's the
life,
the
right?
feel-good Christmas movie of the season. Touched
How many
by
lives
Toadman.
how many lives do we? Okay, we'll wait.
I can find out.
Yeah. One. All right. Nice. Whee.
There we go.
Yeah.
There's the pattern.
There's something I thought I wanted to continue. Gamer license revoked.
Oh, I was already gaming illegally.
Better not call the authorities.
Yeah,
Or
please.
else the stream's gonna get shut down.
Yeah. I do know how to play Toadman. I just don't know how to avoid. All right, we're good. I did not die to Toadman.
Hooray!
All right, Fusion. That means it's you again.
Yeah.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Moment of. Aww.
How are we shuffling this?
I think so. What I'm going to do, I'm going to sit back in the big chair because this is my game,
Okay.
and then I will stay in the big chair, and then
good.
we can take turns. I'll scooch over. Then we can take turns swapping around in the dining room chair.
Hey.
And here's your dough.
Thank you. Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
make do.
It's already made. Okay. Do.
Another thing I love about this game is that the parts where it's technically not as polished, where there are straight up glitches and weirdnesses, they're just fun. They don't hurt the experience, they just add to it.
We are good on extra lives again.
Yes.
So the thing I wanted to say about the physics in Mega Man 4 and 6 being different from the rest of the series, I want to say it's extra gravity in these games. It might actually just be Mega Man covers less extra distance when he slides or something like that. Because there are certain stage architectures that you can slide across and live, you know, if there's a bottomless pit beneath you, in Mega Man's 3, 5, 9, and 10. But not in 4 and 6. Like this. This is the biggest gap that you can slide past in Mega Man 6 and live. Sorry, Mega Man 6 and 4 and live. Whereas in Mega Man 5, any other Mega Man game with a slide, you have more one block higher that you can go. Anyways, that was an overly long-winded explanation,
Yay!
probably.
Cool.
E for Eddie.
And let's definitely duck out here and get the other one.
Yeah, we might as well.
I'm so bummed that I forgot to load.
Oh, it's all right.
Well, then I would have, you know, we would have saved time. I wouldn't even suggest we go this way.
Oh, wait. Okay, that's fine.
Rush, what are you doing? Rush coil.
Oh, yeah, I was like, balloon, wire,
They kind of make Rush Coil seem like it's obsolete. But it should,
you know what?
it should take less than maybe a minute and a half total to get both wire and balloon. So I'm not too worried about stopping off and grabbing them.
Or we could just only get balloon and save that time in Pharaoh's stage.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Okay.
Skip wire. As much as I love wire, we can skip wire. There are
Right.
other ways to do the things that wire does.
Then we're just taking
Except
a
the
dive.
glitches.
Yeah, except the glitches.
Also, I had 2 rain flushes just not come out today. I'm sticking with my favorite weapon.
You scrolled them off screen.
Did anybody in
Let's
the chat
skip this
say,
E-Tank,
Yeah,
though.
okay.
Did anybody in the chat say that their favorite screen clear was Rain Flush? Because, oh no,
Thematically, like
it's nice. I
visually,
like the way it looks, yeah.
visually, it's my favorite, and I love throwing the pod up into the air to start it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other ones are more efficient. I love Skullman's stage. So here's an example. This is one I would point to as an example of really good level design. I think the challenge amps up sufficiently. I like that the aesthetics change, that it's not just the same looking level the whole way through.
I like the implication that you've stayed here for so long that...
Yeah.
Even though it's been only minutes.
Yeah, but you have that nice blue sky and the wispy clouds in the background, and then you've got the...
I'll get more.
Plateaus, the
And-
Devil's Towers.
Well, yeah, and then you've got the sort of... We're going inside for a little bit in the cave, and then you've got the way the bones are sticking out here, and I love just the sort of crude
That should
fossil
count.
in the background here.
Should have killed him on the spot.
Yeah. I mean, his health wasn't even full.
Stare down. Oh no.
I love that Skullman doesn't move until you move.
Oh, I could have gotten a shot in there. Whee.
And Skullman's a really good boss. He's one of my all-time favorite bosses.
Oh, I love these strats.
I discovered them last week.
You know what?
Yeah,
It doesn't matter to me when, as long as you're doing them.
Oh no.
Nice!
yeah, no single bad thing. Like, I might almost complain about that second jump for the E-Tank, but
No, I just went to
Yes,
the
you
Toadman.
did just...
balloon adapter. That's a great spot to use balloon adapter. That no other utility does the trick.
Say that again, where? Cossack stage?
No, here, the second E-Tank.
Ah.
So, no, I don't think I have a single bad thing to say about it. And anything that I would do to change it would just be kind of nitpicky. And I like that, you know, sort of semi-secret path off to the side.
Dive man.
Dive man. Badoop, badoop, badoop. Yeah, I love the colors on Dive Man's intro.
I like that they change colors for Robot Masters.
Yeah, me too. Oh, we have things.
That is a bit of a thing that Mega Man 10 did as well, and I appreciate it there too. But like I said, Mega Man 10 is my favorite stage select animation. And a big part of it's the music, a big part of it's the aesthetics. There's no contest for me.
What's the question in chat? I see. Are we going to what?
Are you going to miss the charge shot starting with the next game?
What are you talking about? The next game's Mega Man 5.
Yeah. We decided to switch orders at the end. We're doing 5 again.
We're going to go back to 11.
For me, I'm so used to how every individual Mega Man game plays that I don't even consider the charge shot when I play the games that don't have it. So
I feel like
I won't really miss it.
I feel like the games without the charge shot are more designed without the charge shot.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't mean that we wouldn't appreciate having a charge shot in them.
But I don't miss it.
What I will miss are Mega Man 4's physics. I feel like this is the part where they all clicked.
Yeah.
You know, more or less perfectly, more or less glitchlessly. Mega Man 3, mobility-wise, still pretty darn good. I was just singing its praises about the slide earlier. But there are some quirks. They're not strictly mobility quirks, but there's some glitchy behavior here and there that, hey, sort of brings my opinion of Mega Man 3 on a technical level down. And then Mega Man 2 and 1...
Oh, I didn't do the thing.
Sort of just played like different games.
That's okay. Didn't do the thing.
The thing?
The thing.
The hit the boss thing?
No, the... Coming into here as the water level's going down in Rush. You know what? I almost want to pop down there just to get the health refill, because I'm going to die anyhow. I can guarantee you I'm going to get hit again.
Just don't high-five the spikes too hard.
Yeah.
If anything, just a...
That's alright. They don't look like magma beams.
just a golf clap on them will do.
The one thing about this game, Mega Man 6, that can drag on, the screen transitions.
They are slow.
They're of the slow type. In this game only, the boss meters are also extra slow. Not sure why they do that. But we're gonna bloop 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 with Rush Marine.
I love this.
Me too.
I love this so much. Although it feels like they kind of fixed it.
How many times have you guys gotten destroyed by the screen where if you go to the top, the spikes scroll on?
Yep. Sometimes on purpose.
Yeah.
I've done it a few times on purpose just to goof around, but I can't tell you how many times I've done it completely by accident because I'm such a goober.
Are you holding up while you're going forward on Rush Marine with the...
Yep.
Yeah, I think if you don't hold up, you might actually be able to stay all the way up there.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm doing.
This is Danger Town.
Population me for at least another minute. Then it'll be population nobody.
Not bad.
Why'd you stay in Rush Marine the whole time?
Why not?
Mega Man is all about playing differently than the last time, right?
I was trying to jump. I didn't jump in time. Boo. Boo boo.
Alright, in the next stage we have to beat it without pressing right.
Skull?
No.
The easier strat.
Wow, you're gonna take Dive Man to the back?
Wow!
Alright.
You need to stop talking about how well I'm going to do in this, because every time I die.
When I said you were gonna take him to the bank, it's because...
He's gonna rob it,
He committed
and then
tax
leave.
fraud.
There we go. I just redid it so I could do this.
Ah, yes.
I would rather have charge and slide on 10. That would instantly make the game playable, and it would take it out of my ones that I strongly dislike to ones I'm actually okay with.
Would you rather have the slide or the charge, though?
Oh, slide. I need that mobility. Because just like, Okay, yeah, you wanted skull? You're getting skull.
I'd also rather have the slide, too. I like the charge for what it is, but if I can use a special weapon instead, then the charge becomes semi-useless for me.
Or if we're playing his bit. Wait.
Yeah, because mobility in that game is the single biggest problem I have. I cannot get out of the way of half of the bosses.
Hey, Flash, none of the next boss, you're going to do really poorly.
Yeah. Thanks, great, awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that was in the chat.
Can you play from back there, or do you need to switch chairs?
I'll scoot up a little bit.
Switch.
I can actually play from back.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to lean forward a little bit. But...
Yep.
All right, that brings us down to Drillman.
Drillman. Is that a Jewish name?
Yeah, they all are. Drillblat?
I understand, I think it was 10, did at one point have at least planned the ability to upgrade to a charge shot or unlock it as DLC. And then they didn't do that and I hated it. Well, now we've got all sorts of weapon options now.
Oh, yeah.
But no balloon.
Not yet.
We will.
I forgot about the propeller.
How are you holding up now compared to the last time you did a Mega Man Marathon? So compared with the... Well, let's compare this with the Megathon 10 years ago. By this point, we were playing... We were probably in the middle of 8, I want to say, at this point. And I was getting... Honestly, I think I'm feeling about the same now as I was then. The difference is we're playing games that I like more and that I'm better at.
That's okay.
So if I'm getting frustrated at all, it's more that I know I can do better than this than it is, oh man, when is this game going to end?
The only viable way to beat this section quickly.
Yep.
So sad we don't have Wire to get that E-Tank. I know we can get it, but Wire's just so much more fun.
Wait.
Sorry. We do have it. We do have it. We got it. Okay.
We're over here correcting people.
Alright.
Because it's a combination thing. It is playing video games non-stop for hours and hours and hours. Because again, we've been doing this since 9 in the morning, and it's 10 at night.
Mm-hmm.
And we have not taken a break. Like, I've stepped out away from the computer a couple times, but none of those I would consider a break, really.
It wasn't a mental break.
Yeah.
For this, is it?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
Skull's darn good. And you have plenty of ammo, so no reason to not spam it. Now, look at that.
Yeah, I'm not going to use it on the boss, so...
Oh!
That's a difficult one.
Honestly, it's just that my finger
You stuttered, yeah. Yeah, thanks, Mitch, and yeah, I'm very glad that we were doing this in reverse order, that this feels a lot better.
Oh yeah, could you imagine if we got stuck near the end on 8?
Imagine if we're on Wily 1 and 8 now.
Oh my goodness. No, not even now, like 11:30.
No, we'd say, Z-Saber, you gotta take the sled, we can't do this. And she would come and rescue us all, I know it.
Yeah.
But
obviously you don't need help.
The other thing to keep in mind is that I'm a gregarious introvert. And...
E-Tank.
In a second.
Uh-oh.
Nah, I'm just gonna do it.
Yep.
That's what they're there for. We'll get more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good call.
Thank you.
You want to take him out, see if you get a power up? Oh, never mind.
That's all right.
But yes, so I'm a gregarious introvert. I can put on a very friendly face, and I enjoy being around people for a time, and then I do need to take some time to myself to recharge. And this is a very social event, so by its nature, I am going to get a little bit fatigued for introvert reasons by the end of this, and this is about the time when I start getting this way. So if I start sounding a little grumpier, it's not anything anybody did, it's just me needing some alone time. Because also, it's not just being social around 2 of my friends hanging out for the weekend, it's being constantly performing for the camera. It's being social with all of you, which I do enjoy, but my body is just not naturally calibrated. My personality is not naturally calibrated.
All right.
To be doing this for this long, but I do it anyhow because it's fun.
Infernal contraption from me.
Is it my turn?
I think so.
I've completely lost where we are.
Mega Man 4.
Drill bomb.
Yeah, thank you. Have Phusion or Zapetroid done any marathons, either streamed or just couch only?
I've done a marathon with Flash. We did 1 through 10 in anticipation of 11 the weekend right before it came out.
This is
Pharaoh?
Pharaoh. This is my very first marathon. It is likely to be my last, and that's part of why I wanted there to be a first one.
I will definitely do more and more and more. This is something of which I cannot get tired. I love it very much.
Why last? We don't have dust. I wanted to use dust. Will drill work?
Because
nope.
Last directed at me?
Yeah.
Because I am not likely to be able to work out the logistics or the...
Eep.
The sheer excitement to want to do this again, or be able to. That's a general answer, but, like, they're...
Oh, that's fun.
Push.
Yeah, I was getting pushed.
We're just following Rush. He's leading the way.
Yeah, we'll do a 50th anniversary.
There, I'm centered now.
When there are only 12 Mega Man games.
I wouldn't say no to that. It would depend on what my schedule looks like. I think I have not had a lot of free time that I've scheduled for very long activities with friends.
Bye, Mega Man. I'd say that in the event they ever come out with a Mega Man 12, and they better, if the casual playthrough of that game is longer than 2 hours, or like 2 hours or longer, I would start splitting marathons into 2 days, personally.
Yeah. Well, I think, honestly, this is the last time I do a marathon of this length.
Mm-hmm.
Playing anything. Watching stuff, different story.
Oh, yeah. You can just relax.
Yeah. But playing games, I think this has got to be the last time I do a marathon of this length, unless, we do something very, very different.
That's part of why it's probably going to be my last. I don't know that many people well enough to, like, just call them up and do a marathon. And
yeah, I don't really either. Not for Mega Man, at the very least.
And you're both getting to the age where playing is not a youthful thing anymore. I was never at that age.
I try to imagine that it's somewhat youthful for me still.
Yeah.
I still have my boyish glow. Right?
Well, my back is behaving like an old man's, so...
We've got some other questions in chat.
Let's see. What would we like to see for the future Mega Man 50th anniversary? Golden Mega Man cart? Well, as I've hinted at quite a few times in the course of this marathon, I'd like to see more releases. But if they do anything special for Mega Man's 50th anniversary, I kind of hope they release some sort of large documentary detailing everything there is to know about Mega Man.
That'd be cool.
Because we do have some information about it, but the best information
wrong way, face the right direction, dude.
The best information we have is, like, gaming history videos on YouTube that, while they do have official information and have sources cited, wouldn't it be so cool if we got it directly from Capcom?
Yeah.
Insider information.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like that. That'd be cool.
Did we just pop in the middle?
I think so.
I looked away.
I looked away for a moment, too.
Thank you. Well, when you said golden cart, I had to mentally, like, grope for what that was, and I was imagining a golden shopping cart.
50th anniversary, I would like to see a flawless collection of the games, or a larger than usual collection of the games.
Got another question on how turn order is being handled.
So it originally, last time being the Megathon 2012, we generally traded off lives and stages. So if somebody died, hand off the controller. If somebody beat a stage, even if it was just the boss because the other person died, hand off the controller. And, we might switch it up a little bit, but that was generally how we worked, lives and stages. And here, I talked about doing that initially, and then we didn't end up doing that, so it's just been, we've taken a whole stage, and as soon as the stage is done, we hand it off to the next person in the rotation. And the rotation has changed directions a couple times, but we've also sometimes just said, you know what? I can feel that I'm going to take too long on this, let me pass this off to somebody who's more on their game or knows this stage better.
I'm not gonna go out of my way for extra power-ups this time around.
Yep. I'm sorry, Pharaoh Man, it had to be done. But you'll be back. I know you'll be back.
They always come back.
We're using this here instead of on Brightman?
Yeah.
I mean, we can always refill, obviously. But
If we get the chance. Okay.
I feel like we can skip the E-Tank down there.
I'm not getting it.
Save a little time.
Probably would be nice to have
Pharaoh would be good, though, because you could take out the...
these things.
Yeah. I mean, you're not fully charged now, but you're not Mega Man fully charged, but...
I don't like it when these grasshoppers do their short jumps.
Hmm.
It just feels so, I get nervous.
Have everyone else play for you while you just interact with the chat. I mean, we've been kind of doing that a little bit every time I go to eat, which is often. Wired! Wired! Use it every chance you get.
I will definitely be alive in 2037. I just don't know if I will be able to move.
Yeah. Yeah, close the cliffhangers on X8, ZX Advent, and Legends 2. I can get on board with that.
Oops. Okay.
Whoop. Looking it up now. I think it can always charge, but upgrades to charge faster, but not from the shop, and instead from if you get several game overs in a row. Yeah, Mega Man 5 Game Boy has the Mega Arm, get more powerful with shop upgrades, though, yeah. Mega Man's 50th anniversary would be December 17th, 2037. Anybody going to be alive to see that day? Potentially. Hopefully.
There are ways to not get hit by him at all. We're doing that. Okay, we're not doing that. But what I mean is flash.
Not get
stun.
frozen, yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, we're good.
E-Tank?
Tank.
E-Tank.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
E-Tank.
might as well.
We have a lot.
That's fine, that's fine. Because we're going to have to come back here without... Just do it. We'll get more. And we can always grind in Skullman if we're really desperate. We can get up to 3.
Oh. Go away.
Popped. Just like balloon.
Yeah, I don't... I mean, another pandemic is certainly possible, but I can think of a whole host of things that are going to cripple the Earth sooner than another pandemic. I'm not very optimistic about the future right now. But we can hope that we're all around for another Mega Man Marathon.
Yeah.
Who's last?
One idea I would do myself is have 2 people playing the shorter games both at the same time. And like one person playing 6 and the other 5 at the same time. Longer games like 8 would share between. Just Man. No, that's a different game.
He's just man. Yow. Second yow.
This was always my least favorite stage and my least favorite music in this game. Has a bit of a darker tone than the others, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It just, you know, feels different, a little more dramatic. It has grown on me over the years.
Yeah.
But yeah, this level has a couple of cheap shots and
Drill.
some... Yes.
Nope.
And we're not using weapons on these guys either?
Oh, no, we are.
Oh, okay, good.
Let's see.
Dive
Dive.
Toad.
Ooh.
Whatever, we just have sprites.
Any day now, dive missile.
Oh boy. You want to drill now?
Yeah, I do.
We got what we wanted.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the rare falling apart animation.
I never knew they did that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what what use they have for that. Nice dodging.
Thank you.
Because you have
You
to
call
be
it
on,
dodging, I call it panicking.
you have to be on screen for absurdly long before they
Yeah.
start taking themselves apart.
I think it could have been, you know, in testing, maybe they had really poor playtesters for that section who were, not poor, but like really struggling.
It's
We
E-Tank.
got
It's good, hooray. And it's possible that that was just something to, like, make sure that they don't stay on screen longer than necessary and take up memory, because that was already flickering pretty heavily.
I was going to do this with Buster.
And it might have just been someone said, hey, I want a platform that assembles and disassembles, can you program that for me? And then the level designers got their hands on it and were like, actually, we're not going to use this the way we thought we were going to.
So they just increased the timer a lot.
Alright.
Yeah.
Get rid of these.
Brightman Stage is one I wish they did a little more with it. Marathon of the Game Boy Mega Man games. Yeah, honestly, I would consider doing that for another marathon at some point. Like, if they do an Anniversary or Legacy collection for the Game Boy games, which I know they keep talking about. Ooh, nice.
Thank you.
That had, like, a rewind function or something to make Dr. Wily's Revenge more bearable? Yeah, I could do that. That might be the way to go. Yeah, because not only do I not see myself marathoning this many games in a row again, I don't know that I see myself marathoning this specific collection of games, even an abbreviated one of them. At least not for a good long time. Because I want to do things new and different, especially if I'm streaming. So I think something new would be in order.
Bit the bullet, have we? Bit the drill bit.
I don't know why, but I've always imagined the song being played on an organ, especially the intro. That's interesting.
This is...
Kind of hear that. Ring.
it is Ring.
It is
That's right,
Ring.
yeah. It's Dustman! This is the part of the run where I get tired.
Yeah, some people have talked about the quality, the sound quality of this game, how it sounds tinny, and I can hear that because this was the first one that I owned and played. I played other Mega Man before this. I started with 2 technically that I remember. Being able to see,
Here we go.
or being able to hear.
Alright. It's like not.
I don't even know where I'm going with the sentence anymore, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, tinny music of Mega Man 4. It was your first one, so you didn't notice it as much as other people.
Yes. Yeah, and now, now I'm like, yeah, I get it, I hear it. Oh, yes, I'll take that.
First Cossack stage.
Let me grab that water bottle, please. Thank you, thank you.
Here, you can grab it.
Yeah, I love when people play video game music. I remember this password. I love when people play video game music on unusual instruments that you wouldn't expect. Like, if you've ever played the NES game Nightshade, it's got a really good soundtrack.
Yeah.
And there's a YouTube video of someone playing music from that game on bassoon. And it's delightful.
I have to find that.
I think I played it for you once. Because you're the only other person I know who's heard of Nightshade.
Yeah. I don't remember you playing it for me, though.
Let's get the E-Tank in the snow.
There's an E-Tank in the snow?
Yeah!
I never knew that.
Us Mega Man experts teaching each other things. That was in his video, you know.
I just don't remember.
I don't remember half of what's in my videos anymore.
We've got 2 super fans and 1 creator of the videos.
Yeah, between the 3 of us, one of us will remember what's in all the videos.
The claws of...
Yeah. I'm not doing anything fancy. I am just playing this
That's
the way I
okay.
always
Just
play.
play Mega Man 4.
Which is
That's our
fun.
goal.
You know, there is something fun and comforting about playing things this way. I never get a chance to do this. Wee. Okay. I've had my fun. Thank you. Ah!
What?
Load.
So, no.
No, don't say
I'm sorry,
it.
I don't know what happened there. I just...
I looked down for a moment. What didn't happen there?
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever it was, it must have been fantastic.
Yeah,
You really wanted to play this stage a second time?
A second? We're on our second time?
No, that's just a section.
Yeah, I know something happened there. I just didn't actually physically see it. Whoa, are we... Okay, I guess we're filling up Skull Barrier. Oh yeah, doesn't matter.
I could have walked past. It's true.
Alright. Don't have to say anything then. So, I kind of like this part, how it starts snowing
Yeah.
the further we go up.
Yeah.
It's the same idea as Skullman's stage. And given that this is really the only time we see ice in this game, is that right?
I think so.
I'm not gonna bother with these
Yeah.
power-ups because we're pretty full already.
Yeah, we didn't spend much at all. Yeah, so it's a really appropriate place to have it start snowing. How do we pronounce this boss's name?
I always said Mothrea.
Yeah, Mothra.
I only see a Ferrum head.
I'm surprised you didn't use Rainbow Boomerang.
Yeah, well, Drill was the first one that I found because you don't have situations like that where you just can't hit it.
Yeah.
And I apologize for all the epilepsy, but you know, it's kind of the way these games are.
Yeah.
It looks really cool to me, but I know it's a problem for some people.
That's the big one.
The big one? Like the biggest boss that...
No, the big flash on the screen.
Mario Maker 2 chain chomps would escape from their post after like 4 minutes had passed. That's just a fun Easter egg.
I love that.
I think that happens in Mario 3 as well.
Mm-hmm.
What is like the maps in Metroid Dread?
Are we passing or are you keeping?
Oh, sorry. I'm just reading chat.
4. I wouldn't be upset if you wanted to keep.
Yeah, me neither. Well, yeah.
Eep.
That was the thing. Alright, I'm warmed up.
I'm surprised you go left.
I forget what I do. Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, we're going right. We're going right. I do usually go right.
It's a sign. We have to go to the right.
But at least you have that choice. That's one thing I like about some of the earlier Mega Man games. It starts to disappear later. Is having every once in a while there's a screen where you can go 2 different ways.
Okay. We are getting this, and we are wiring this one. Ah, no, we're reverse jitting.
Yeah, it's fun to wire, but there's technically no need.
It takes a wire.
Yeah.
I tried so hard for that.
I laughed a lot, so don't you worry.
I'm starting to feel better.
Good. Is it because we're playing Mega Man 4?
I'm finally comfortable and in my groove now.
Yeah.
This game I don't need to worry about.
Yeah.
Shoot, I had the time.
If we run out of E-tanks, I know we can do it. Just give me a couple extra lives.
Yeah. At this point in the marathon, I'm just like, oh, 3, 2, and 1. I can eat those for breakfast with my fruit brew.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep, very good.
I can do this. It's just I really should have tried to save the time instead. Oh well. Yeah, wire would be nice there, but
The food is kicking in as well. Someone pointed out food is also important for me.
food
And
is very important. Yeah, we'll wire.
one of the weirdest glitches I ever experienced in this game was about this point. The graphics completely glitched out, and it was like looking at the garbage layer in Mega Man 2 when a level loads. And we're okay. I'm sorry, I don't want to second guess and criticize your methods.
Were they bad methods?
No, that worked. I was just surprised. We can use weapons however we like. I can do this whole game buster only.
You get rewarded with extra lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate these things.
Does anybody truly like them?
Come on, do something.
But yeah, I think the food is helping, and comfort level on this game, and I think not playing musical chairs constantly is also helping.
I will take you out just for laughs. Haha. And we will get rush check. In Mega Man 3, I will hopefully start showing off a thing in Oversight with the slide that's really fun to do.
I'm excited for that.
We're getting the C-Tank? Yeah, we're getting the C-Tank.
Yeah,
So-
that's a good idea.
Ah! I forgot
Haha.
about that. Oh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Yep.
Do it. You can get it.
Oh no, I stuck on the ladder. Does this follow me?
Yeah, it does.
Cool. That's good to know.
Yeah, that's one enemy or gimmick, depending on how you look at it, that I really like.
Nope. There we go.
That I wanted to see more of.
Ladder chomper.
Yeah. And in fact, you will see a little more of it, because
Nice.
I have a pit level in Magma 3 where it comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not bothering with those.
Yeah, two's enough. Oh, not bothering with the platform.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. Okay, we are on the square machine.
I also like the ladder beetles in Mega Man 3. But then again, I like ladder-related stuff in Mega Man games.
Mm-hmm.
If you jump, you can keep charging your buster.
Mm-hmm. You gonna buster only this sucker?
I'm gonna buster the first hit. And then dust. Where's dust? There we
All the way
go.
on the bottom.
I don't care about getting hit.
You don't get the 2-cycle?
I wanted to.
You can still do it.
I don't think I will.
What do you think about a remake of Mega Man 3 that removes the Doc Robot stages and improves on the Fortress stages further? I would be okay with that.
Yeah. I do like the Doc Robot stages.
I think if the Doc Rock stages,
Doc Rock.
if those ones had more time to be developed, I think they would rock. Like, I really like Needleman's redesign.
Robot?
Yes. I really like Needleman's redesign, but the other ones didn't get the same amount of time and attention, unfortunately.
I don't like Needleman's redesign. There is no show-off potential in the second half of that stage.
Mm.
Aesthetically, I think it works very well. Shadow Man's is just Shadow Man's stage all over again. That one had no
Yeah.
time at all.
But, yeah, but if we sacrifice those to get really improved Fortress stages, I would be okay with that.
Oh man, I get to play the good music stage?
Because especially playing them
Well,
in...
So does Flash.
Yes. Well, especially playing in a marathon setting, having 2 and 3, or in this case 3 and 2, back-to-back, is a lot of overkill for those bosses, because you will have fought the Mega Man 2 bosses 3 times in an hour. More or less, by the time that game is over. Well, hour and a half, 2 hours, but still, very, very close succession. And it's different because you have different special weapons and you have a slide, but it still gets exhausting. Ooh, look at you.
Yeah. Well, now it's time for Rain Flush.
Nope.
That was good. That was good.
Can we not? There we go. Not even a scratch.
No Flash Stopper either.
Nope.
Well done.
We don't have the power thing.
Let's
Dust.
Yeah. That's a good choice.
So, given that it's getting late and we are in various places of mental, would anyone be up for me carrying us through the first 2, maybe 3 stages of Mega Man 3, and then maybe you two will pick up the slack later on?
I think as long as whoever's playing is making progress, I don't care who's playing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
if you're on your game, that's fine. There are some stages I would like to play. Why don't you hit him with Ring Boomerang?
I could do that, couldn't I?
Yeah, I imagine the first 2 are... Well, I think the first 3 are going to be Spark, Gemini, and Needle. Anything screaming out at you guys that you want to take?
I mean, we did come in... I have a password, assuming I remember to load the game properly,
I'll remind you.
with 9 E-Tanks right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
So it shouldn't be a problem fighting any of the bosses, even if they're ones that I'm not great at, Buster only. But I'm also not opposed if you want to take more of those.
The reason I bring that up is I kind of do.
Well, that's fine. Just say so.
Alright. Well, I don't want to step on anyone's toes
No,
if
that's
they,
fine.
they
No,
want
it's
to.
totally fine.
Okay, well, you two can handle the back half of the the Robot Master stages, and then we'll suffer through the Doc Robot stages together.
Sure.
And I don't feel like those rematches are filler in 3. I feel like they are a little bit of... I mean, maybe it's too early to say that they're a nostalgia kick, because the game was released so soon afterward. But, yeah, it didn't feel like filler... What are we doing? Oh, that's what we're doing. Okay, phew.
We don't have Balloon.
What do you mean?
Yeah, we do. We have Balloon. We just
do have Balloon.
We just didn't start with Balloon.
Ah, yes.
I actually think the dock robots have a ton of potential.
Yes.
If they were implemented properly and had dodgeable attack patterns, they could be significantly...
Oh, wait, this is the crickets, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Significantly revamped and more difficult versions of the bosses in Mega Man 2. Just make them actually possible Buster only, please. Because as they stand, they are very different from the bosses in Mega Man 2. You've got the same basic pattern, but the way you fight them is not at all the same. You can jump and fire too, you know.
Oh, I can, but I don't want to get knocked.
Do not like the lag spike for this. I think it looks kind of cool as long as you can keep seeing yourself. But gameplay-wise, it doesn't do much for me. We got this.
I hope so.
Just hit him with a charge shot.
Alright.
Yeah.
And now land on the spikes.
You got it. No. There you are.
Very good, sir.
Yeah.
The crickets.
Well, and Mega Man 3 was,
The cockroaches.
you know,
Yeah.
did need more time. That was rushing
We
out
had
the door
crickets
sooner than
already.
it
It's
was
Cockroach
ready.
Twins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be talking a lot about how Mega Man 3 needed more time in the oven when we get to that game. I'm going to be talking about that a lot.
Feel free.
Well, the thing with Mega Man 3, I guess, if my understanding of it is remotely correct, Mega Man 2 had a great success, and they were like, oh, hey, let's make another Mega Man game, and ride the hype wave, or whatever the equivalent of the hype wave was back then. And then, if you look at the beta screenshots, some of those stages look really ambitious. And they actually toned it back for the final release. So there must have been some internal process going on, being like, this is not working. How can we roll it back to something that works?
I was just reading about this. Also, a different, was it project lead or producer came in, who didn't have the same understanding and appreciation of the games as the person who had been working on it before.
Which is always a wonderful situation for everyone involved.
Wait.
Drill Man? Drill Bomb Path?
Wow. Yeah.
AKA the significantly shorter one?
And easier.
I can understand making one shorter and easier and E-tankier in a Robot Master stage, but
E-tankier.
yeah. But here we have all the Robot Master weapons. Why are we being rewarded so much for that?
What am I doing? What am I doing?
You're having fun.
I'm sliding the wrong way is what I'm doing.
Oh, it's been a long time since I've paid
Missed.
attention to the architecture. This is actually a challenge. If you can believe it. I think you have to go to the right.
There we go.
Yeah, I'll get it eventually.
So we should use wire.
Yeah, I was just about to refill wire.
That's at some cost.
And I like that you can refill your everything, but we're pretty good on dust.
Oh yeah.
Alright, final boss time, guys.
Yep. This is it.
Oh, it's a really underwhelming final boss so far.
You see the little grabby claw? I mean, I love it, but they could have done better.
Yeah, it's like
Wow,
Mega Man
I'm
4's going out.
stop getting hit, me.
Do we have another weapon good against this besides Dust Crusher?
No.
Wow.
And I don't even know if, like, I don't think Dive aims at... That's
No.
one thing. I wish Dive aimed at the bosses, even if it didn't do more than 1 damage.
Yeah.
Because Dust Crusher is barely a weakness. You're better off with the Mega Buster, I think.
Please, Mega Man, don't! My father is not really evil. Dr. Wily took me hostage and forced my father to fight you. Please, Mega Man, don't hurt my father anymore.
Oh, Galinka.
Father!
Here you go, man. forgive me.
Mega Man, forgive me.
You betrayed me, Proto Man. I'm gonna break you, Mega Man.
Wow, Proto Man's just doing all
But
the
first
betraying.
I'm going to leave. I'll break you later.
Just follow me.
The Golden Girls is on.
Eyebrows, 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 eyebrows.
I always like that it disappears into the background. Like,
Yeah, that's cool.
Going off to the side.
I like that disappearance way better than the disappearance in Mega Man's 2 and 9, where it's very obviously
Yeah.
them shrinking the sprite.
Any day, Mega Man 4.
I also love this tune.
I really enjoy all of the Mega Man 4 castle stages.
Oh,
Dudes. And I just want to point out, I am jumping
Yep.
in air.
Yep.
Suddenly, ceiling.
Is that like Suddenly
What?
Susan? Suddenly Ceiling?
Yes.
Suddenly
yeah.
Salad?
Suddenly anything. Suddenly silliness.
Don't you just hate it when a ceiling shows up in your life?
Yeah, you can't freely jump anymore. Just like with these things.
Why can't Rain Flush be better?
Suddenly Seymour, thank you, that was the other one. Yeah, I really
Suddenly
like
I see more.
I really like that this is a Met themed level. 5 would have done really well with a Met themed level. Like, I like
It
this
has so many
here.
different Mets,
I
too.
like this here, but it would have been much more interesting to do this in 5 instead.
Yeah. It's got the train Mets and the Mets that spin. It's got
the
Mets
space
that
Mets.
explode, the space Mets. It's got cute Mets and
not cute Mets.
Yeah. It's got Yankees versus Mets. It's got the Met
Dang.
Museum of Art.
So, Flash, I hope you don't mind me telling you, but in Rockman 4 Minus Infinity, I hope you don't mind me telling you that I just died. Rockman 4 Minus Infinity takes this stage and populates it with all the Sniper Joes in the entire series.
That Runaway Guys reference in the chat. Aerospace, thank you.
Okay, you know what? I'm sticking with Scrush Marine.
Crush Marine.
Scrunkly Marine.
Scrunkle Marine sounds like the name of a Sunday comic strip.
Watch me die here anyway.
Yeah, you gotta unpause it. Well, not yet. You can keep.
Rather jump too short 17 times than jump too long.
So when am I making? Oh, Mets! Actually, somebody's already beaten me to it. It's not called that. Oh, go down.
Wait, why?
No, don't go down. Somebody missed a tile. There should have been a ceiling tile underneath
Oh.
that last spike, and it was not there. Look at it, not there.
Ah! I think they might have actually just put a spike where a ceiling tile should have been.
Should have been, yeah.
You know what? I want to wire.
I'm considering a suggestion of hitting the super save, quick save
Yeah.
here on the next screen, just in case.
And that's
Not
it.
rewind, select.
Thank you.
Save it a game.
Save-
Yes, it a game.
yes.
Okay to the game. Negated the
Select
game.
again.
That's the first time I thought of doing that with the wire. No, I'm not going to use Rush Jet. It's too late. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're good.
So we're at the end of 4 right now.
2, 3. No, you can talk.
Nice job, dude!
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, we're at the
I
end of
know
4 right
those
now.
blocks, I
5 went decently well, I think. We all did pretty well at it. And 4, we're kind of breezing through because it's Flash's best one. So,
No.
What, no? Why not?
Because we don't need that, whereas we do need the other
I
weapons.
guess, but other weapons are kind of okay. I'll take Breakman for you. And this time I'm not going to be using Rain Flush.
let's grab that free tank.
Ugh.
Nice.
Thank you. That was not intended to be like that. Oh boy, here's the boss I can never dodge.
I can do it.
Show me how you dodge. I can do it. I can do it probably on this life without any tank. The only reason I'm ambivalent is because I'm tired. The only reason is that I'm tired. But this Met jumps.
Right. Well, that's how you jump into him and don't dodge. Hang on. Give me a second warm up
Yes.
Take your time.
I'll be silent.
here. You don't need to be silent.
This
That's
Met jumps
interesting.
several different lengths. And I always get messed up on which one he decides to go for it.
Doesn't really matter. Just get close enough to use ring boomerang. Wait,
Like that, right?
close enough to use ring boomerang,
I just saw my
and then
light flash
slide
before
under.
my
Yeah.
eyes.
I mean, we were 2 seconds away from retrying it anyway.
There is a rewind feature in this one that we keep forgetting about.
Alright.
I'll just keep this. Or unless it's your turn,
It is my turn, I believe.
you'll just keep this.
Yeah.
Hand it over, now we keep it. Trying to do an acapella here. It's not working, but
I'm still having fun. Despite what I might sound like and look like, I'm still having fun.
well, I believe you when you said you're feeling more into
Don't go that way. Never go that way.
Because I could see the signs, and it's awesome. Dive missile. Or rain flush.
Ooh.
Not die.
Not dive into
It's
the
just-
spikes.
Yeah.
My thumb has this tendency to roll downwards, and I slide when I want to jump.
Oh, see, that was my problem. Mega Man 8 Wily 1?
Yeah, that was my problem there too.
Yep.
Because I know I can just get through this without even worrying about it. It happened again.
Rewind. Hold the L trigger.
Yay. Yeah, we're good. There.
Alright,
now
whatever.
that's an appropriate
That's
way to follow
better.
the spikes.
Now it's an AnnREVERSEary.
We did it. And we have plenty of E-tanks, we only need that.
Yeah.
Cheating, right. Making sure we finish before 4 a.m. That was really the only criteria for this marathon. Please finish before 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Oh, goodness.
Yes, please
Heavens,
finish
yes.
before 9
No
a.m.
promises.
That
Alright.
sounded useful.
Xandra, this is just like Good Morning Mega Man in what regard?
That's the one you don't want to go in.
Yep. Eddie's a trap.
Bzzz.
Okay.
Oh, rewinding and save states. Yeah, you betcha. And I've never done this in a marathon before. I mean, I've never had the capability of doing it. I've always been playing on the original hardware and not on a legacy collection or emulator or anything like that. Yeah, we're on Eastern U.S. time, so it's 10:43 p.m. for us right now.
Makes it that much harder to keep up morale on original hardware with original limitations.
Yeah. And again, I've played this game. You've played this game. We've all played this game.
yeah.
We know we can beat this game. We know this game.
We can prove ourselves.
Yeah,
If we tried to prove ourselves with 11 games, we wouldn't be able to prove ourselves.
exactly. So, we are taking whatever advantages we can just to make sure that we continue to have fun, we continue to make it through the marathon in a halfway reasonable amount of time.
We're having a great time.
I am surprised at how much of a great time I'm still having. I expected to really slow down like 7 hours in. Because when I'm playing video games with friends, that... way before 7 hours.
No!
No
You could
spikes.
rewind.
No, it's okay.
Way before 7 hours is when I start to feel my limit. But right now, I am chilling.
Yeah, I feel good.
Yeah, we were really optimistic for getting done before 1 a.m., but I think because of 7 and 8, that's not going to happen. Otherwise, we were pretty on time, if not faster than we were anticipating, I think. I would need to go back and compare.
Alright. Made it to the W room.
Now, you may want to quick save, because
Yeah.
if you die, there is no checkpoint at the boss gate in this game.
Oh, well, that's okay. I'm just going to do this thing.
Is that a thing that started in 5?
No, it is only in 4. Every other game has it. And
No,
who
in
knows?
in
I could
Meg-
be misremembering, but
In Mega Man's 1 and 2, at least, and I think 3 as well, castle stages, only 1 checkpoint.
oh no, you're right. It wasn't just this one.
I just-
Ring boomerang is the one to use.
Or we can do that.
There you go.
Yep.
How have I never tried that? I don't think I've ever tried that.
Am I going to show you something else you never tried in Mega Man 3?
Very possible.
The Yellow
And I
Devil,
love that I keep discovering new things about these
you can do the
games.
same thing with Yellow Devil Mark
For
II.
anyone in the chat who may not know what just happened, if you hit that boss with Taco Trash is his name, right?
Taco Trash,
Yeah.
Yeah. If you hit Taco Trash with a drill bomb, his hitbox just goes away. You can just stand inside him.
That's
For some reason,
funny.
that's all it takes.
Boink. Back to me. Oh, yeah, Mitch. So we talked about Dash a little bit earlier. Dash Jump, who did the Megathon 2012 with me. Ring should get refilled. We've kind of fallen out of touch in the last several years. Haven't heard from him, like, at all lately. I've sent out a couple of messages and never got any responses.
Yes, this screen.
Well,
You got hit by another one.
Yeah.
That counts. That counts on your awesomeness record of awesome. Here's your favorite part.
whoosh. I also enjoy imploding myself in the ceiling with the balloon. And I like that they reuse this screen from 3. The little architectural callback.
Yeah. You mean 3 reuses it from 4?
This game does not have an energy balancer. 6 was the one that introduced that.
Oh, good. We're at 9 for 9 after Mega Man 5. No, wait. We broke the curse.
Oh, then I got hit by a different one. I was hoping for redemption.
Well, because of you, I never feared Dringman.
Who?
Hello?
Dringman.
Jermaine?
Yeah, I've never feared Ringman in my life.
At one point, I was afraid of every boss.
That is one thing that happens in this game.
Ah!
That happens in no other. The weapon, the energy bar refill sound takes out all of the music.
Which I like. It's
You
kind of
do.
fun. Wow.
I like having the bass line of Dustman's being uncooperative tonight. I like having the bass line of the drums still audible when you do that, and so
What are you doing?
he's vacuuming in the worst way. Being invincible.
I am going to get hit by every single one of these, aren't I?
Oh, yes.
I was trying to jump over him and see if that would change things.
Yeah, once you get sucked in, he stops vacuuming and you hit him. Alright.
Alright.
It is time for...
Oh, thank you,
Right
Mitch.
Man. I believe that's Drill Man and
Very
this
cool.
is Right Man. And we are going to try our very best.
Oh, I'm sorry you missed that, Mad Luigi.
Just keep doing this. Just keep it up.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's interesting that Brightman's AI is based on his hit point value.
Yeah.
I already lost count, so we're gonna go blind. That was
Sure.
unnecessary.
We could take a stopper or two.
And we do have E-tanks that we're happy to burn at this point.
No.
He does hit like a truck.
Yeah.
You're not going
I
to
think most
kill
of the
me
bosses in
today.
it, if they touch you, they do an insane amount of damage.
I like Bladybug.
What's the silliest way to kill him? Too late. Alright, who's my favorite boss? Unlike with any of the others, I actually know where all these are. Maybe.
I
I'll
know.
go Drill Man.
I also know if I used to know them exactly where they were. Now I'm like, I know you're on this side. I know you're on that side. I know who's in the middle.
Yeah, we have Brain Flush that we'll never use again.
Well, unless we want to end the marathon prematurely and kill Wily.
Yeah.
Brightman kind of does look like Servo a little bit.
Okay. This is probably... Oh no. Takes longer in the long run.
Yeah. I think Dive is
I know.
faster.
I think it messes with my muscle memory enough, so... Okay, now we're home free. 1... 2...
Yeah!
Who wants half a bar of health?
3.
I think Quickman can pass for Crow. Good choice.
Yeah. It's the... I didn't know where any of them were. I'm just trying to make excuses for myself.
Drill.
Balloon! No, don't use Drill. We need that for the boss.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I'll just Mega Buster him again. No!
Yes.
I didn't mean to
That's
do
okay.
that.
We didn't need that one.
That's alright.
I spat it in anyhow to make sure I claimed it for myself, so... We're not going to bother charging?
I mean, we can.
There's about 3 different ways to fight Toadman that are completely dangerous. Any way to fight Toadman.
Now we can just button mash on this.
Yeah.
Wait until he comes back down to ground
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
Beep.
Well,
Close enough.
You
Get a little farther away from the sun in your
Other
face.
side, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I think you can slow down the button mashing a little bit.
Yeah, the only point of button mashing is to refresh the flash stopper before anything can hurt us.
Done.
Wee.
There you are.
Jinguya. I'm sorry, Pharaoh.
We said you'd come back.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll come back again.
Return of Pharaoh, man. I do appreciate.
Shoot!
your
Why are you
answer.
launching another one?
Well, he's shooting at you.
Why did I think you were only gonna shoot 2? I never use Skull Barrier on you. What is this? It is absolutely amateur hour for me.
I think for all of us right now.
No, it's me.
No, it's still you.
Okay.
Believe it or not, the boss rush of Mega Man 4 is one of the things I've practiced the most. I love boss rushes. That's why I love the return of the what's it called? The Robot Master rematches in all the Mega Man
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
And I have the Mega Man games that I own on a motley collection of places. Mega Man 4 is on my 3DS. I have the save point
Ooh, nice.
on just this boss rematch room, and I've played it more times than I can count.
Save?
Sure.
No?
Okay. We go to ring. I might use a new tank just to be safe,
Yep.
but I expect this to take a short amount of time. Now, I think...
Oh, we'll need to make sure we have full Pharaoh shot going into the next one.
Okay.
But I don't know that we do.
I haven't used it very much.
Do we have, Oh. Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. If we see any weapon capsules in the next level, let's
Yeah, I
top
think
off.
it's empty. I think the next stage is empty in terms of any
No.
power-ups.
No.
No? Okay.
No, not yet.
What do you mean?
That's the next phase. Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I've seen that before.
What? It's a little bit too low.
No E-tank.
Nice.
No getting hit.
Really nice.
That was
Thank you.
really, really
Like
good.
I said, I've had the most experience practice playing Mega Man 4's boss rush. Okay, who wants in on the
Is it my turn?
Yep, it's your
capsule
turn.
action?
Alright.
This is actually the final boss of Mega Man 4.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Doodly-doodly-doodly-doot.
Yeah, any day now.
Take your time, Mega Man 4. We don't have sleep
So, are you absolutely sure that there are weapon capsules in this stage?
Only if you shoot for them.
Yeah, okay.
They aren't just sitting around.
There's a possibility that they are there.
But yeah, I would save again before going into the boss chamber.
Yeah.
Just charge and go.
Refill health and go.
Okay, that helps.
See, this is where a Docron spawner would have been better. Like, I like that they had that before the Cossack fight, but this is where you need those. And it would have been more thematically appropriate for Wily, really.
I mean, hey.
Sure. This might be my favorite final boss music. I think we had that
It's very good.
earlier.
No, just a little bit too late there.
It's just a little too short, but that's nothing you can't fix with a little creativity.
Or tank.
Yeah. We have plenty.
Yeah, use your knee tank.
I'll just use it now.
Oh, don't throw that if you're not going to aim at something!
I didn't mean to let go, honestly.
Well, if you run out of Pharaoh, you can still use Ring if you've got any left, which we do not. So, try and hit him with the overhead shots, then pause, and then charge again.
It's okay, we saved.
Yeah, and we just saved right outside, so we can do this over if necessary.
Oh, man.
You gotta be faster about this.
which we're going to need to go and do.
Okay.
That works. Just fire at him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's getting down there, so...
So we do have enough ammo.
Technically, but we have to be super careful.
Well, we can also just refuse to fire. Just hit him with the ball, pause, charge the ball again.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
ball actually auto-charges if you hit with the overhead. So if I don't let go of B right now, I'll still fire a shot.
Yes.
No, but you will run out of energy, and you physically cannot beat him with the Buster.
Yeah.
So pause the game. Now hold the button to charge, and unpause the game while you're holding. And just keep hitting him overhead without ever releasing the
that.
button to fire. Yep, pause again.
Oh. We'll be okay. Just gotta do it
Yeah,
one
just
more
do
time.
collision damage.
We just gotta do it one more time. Come on, Wily! Ooh.
Tricky. Yeah.
No!
That's a great way to cap off the
Yeah,
game.
very
I
good.
can
I'll take it.
Can take it.
I'll take it.
Let it be said. I did beat Dr. Wily.
You beat
You did. But at what cost?
Mega Man didn't. But I did.
Yes. Today I learned that Pharaoh Shot automatically charges.
Ow.
That was a good one.
I don't think the Mega Buster automatically charges. Like, if you're sliding and you let go of the charge button...
Yeah, that was
Mega
a
Buster-
wild shot.
The Mega Buster does not keep charging, but Pharaoh Shot does.
Yeah, you moved. Just a little too fast for me.
Aha. Well,
Ah!
Nice. Oh, this is way better.
That's not how I wanted that to go.
Alright.
Bink.
Guys, I beat Mega Man 4.
Oh, here we go.
Ah, it was too slow. It was too slow. That's alright. That's alright.
Alright. Now, this is the best credits theme coming up here.
Okay, well, I can sit in the big chair, take the first three.
Yep.
I would not mind that, please. Feel
And
free. It gives me a
we'll
chance to sip my water.
We'll
Lots
have-
and lots. I've had a dry throat today.
We'll start to have some weapons, and then we can...
Oh, time to rewind. Yeah, I could have rewound and flashed it. But if I didn't get it right on the first try, that would have been extra embarrassing.
If you couldn't get it right on the 10th try.
Flish, flish, flish. Yeah, he does really have a knack for building these in beautiful locations. So, another game down.
Yeah?
3 left, 2 of
Okay.
which are significantly shorter.
Yeah.
So,
They're going to be real short.
we're looking at 3 a.m.
Are we?
Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah.
I am okay with that.
Good night, Entity. Thanks for joining us.
It's about 11.
Yeah.
Yep.
2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours for 2 games.
I think we could do it.
3 hours for 2 games takes us to 2 a.m. Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah, it's going to take us more than an hour per game. We could conceive of, if we're doing really well and we're using the rewind feature and stuff, we could get through 1 in an hour. 2, we could get through in close to an hour.
Well, I'm gonna say I'm not worried about myself. I'm worried about you, gentlemen.
Yep.
I'm not worried about me either.
We can hold down the fort.
Depends on the stage, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. I do like this ending, though. Just the emotion of it and the visuals.
Parallels the opening.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many of these full credit sequences are we gonna watch?
All of them.
Yeah.
We went to the trouble of beating the games. We'll skip the intros. We're not skipping our payoff here.
Mm.
I love that.
Any other questions in chat or chatting in chat?
Boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom.
Now we get to the games I missed the first time. Oh yeah.
No, see, this is important because if we are just playing the stages back to back to back and we are skipping the endings, we are depriving ourselves of the victory lap.
Oh yeah, the satisfaction, and also the breather.
Yeah, and the breather is important too. Most favorite things about Mega Man 4? I've already covered those earlier in stream, but in short, everything. And my least favorite parts, there's no flashing lights in the final level. I wish that the Fortress bosses had a little bit more variety in their weaknesses, because it's all Dust Crusher and Ring Boomerang and Drill Bomb. And I wish that Dive Missile actually honed in on the bosses in the Fortress levels. Thoughts on the Mega Man Zero series? It's not my style. I don't especially like it. It's still, I don't mind having it as part of the series. I know there's people who really enjoy it. I'm not one of them. This series does get better for me as it goes. I really don't like 01. 02 improves on that in every way, so that's better. And 03, I actually do kind of like 03. And then 4 becomes a manageable difficulty for me, even though there's still some stuff about the series as a whole that I'm not as fond of, but... and I may eventually play those for YouTube if I keep going with this for, the rest of my life.
Until Mega Man's 50th anniversary.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so we're done with 4. We're going to take a super quick break, and then we'll come back with 3.
Let's go!